crazy. I'm not surprised because of the eclipse energy that we have going on at the end of January and through the first half of February. So if you haven't checked out your forecast that I uploaded, I highly recommend that to get more information about the changes you will experience during this eclipse season. So, King of Air, yeah, I'm talking about eclipse season, and eclipse season happens during Aquarius season. So, Taurus, for some of you, this eclipse energy might be really strong. So, let's see what energy is still connecting you to your ex. What has you still thinking about them? What has you holding on? Or maybe you want to let go, but there's just one part of you that nags and like, no, I can't. Or maybe you really still desire to get back with your ex. Let's see, Taurus. Let's see what connects you and the ex. Oh, look at this. Love. This is the Two of Water, the Two of Cups. So this coming out as what's connecting you. Either you, Taurus, are still very much in love with this ex, feel very connected to them, or it could be vice versa. But also with this, it could be hard to let go because you guys are still interacting with each other quite a bit, okay? So there is a difference between still being in love mutually, or one of you is still in love with the other, and the one that's not in love is taking advantage of that and spending time and, whatever, hooking up, taking advantage. So apply this to your situation. If you're still interacting with your ex quite a bit, this here is saying that's what's keeping you hanging on. That's what's not allowing you to let go and move on, especially if you're still being intimate with your ex. If there's absolutely no contact happening whatsoever, then this indicates that you still have a strong love connection and you, Taurus, are really feeling it. Or you and your ex are both feeling it. We'll see how that pans out as we pull more cards. But, apply this to your situation, how it fits. So let's pull some energy oracle to see how you are handling the breakup and the separation and how your ex is handling the breakup and the separation. Well, you are coming through as attachment and first chakra. So what I get with this is you, Taurus, the Tauruses that I am reading for, are still very connected to your ex. And it's either emotional or you guys are legit still giving it up and being sexually intimate with your ex. Or if you're not being sexually intimate, you may still be financially supporting or helping your ex in some way, okay? Because we have this love energy and then attachment and first chakra. So I'm going to say for the Tauruses I'm reading for, you are the one that's still very much connected to your ex. Whether you guys are still in contact and doing the naughty or not, you still have a lot of feelings and emotions attached, and you're strongly connected still at the first chakra. So let's see what's up with the X. We have anxiety and Angel of Strength. Wow. So with this, I'm going to have to pull a little bit more cards to really define this, because this could be a couple of different things. Like, this could really go two ways. And one way is that your ex is having a hard time being disconnected from you as well. You know, there's a lot of anxiety, and with the angel of strength, it's taking a lot to stay away from you if there's no contact at all. Or if you guys are still doing the naughty, I feel as though your ex is like kind of worried about, you know, because I don't feel like if that's the case, like they're trying to really work things out or get back together. This is more like nervous energy about what they're doing with you. So let's pull some more cards here to see what this is all about. They're almost like nervous for you to find something out, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. So you're really hoping that you and your ex get back together. So there's no question in my mind that this reading is specifically for a Taurus who wants to get back together. Not, oh, I hate my ex, or never again, or I just want an apology, or whatever. No, you are still very connected and very emotionally involved with your ex still, whether you guys are in communication or not. And here's what your ex is coming out as. You know, I believe it was Sagittarius got this card as well, for their ex energy. So with this, and look at, we have card 50, so we have a 5. You're coming out as a 5 as well. So there's challenge for your ex. So what I'm getting here, Taurus, is that your ex thought the grass was greener on the other side of your relationship. Like, they thought they could do better, or they found somebody else and kind of left you behind. And now what I feel this energy is they're kind of coming to a place in February where they're realizing the grass isn't greener without you. Okay, because that's what this card is all about. Is, you know, here's this mermaid and she exists in the ocean, and she thinks, you know, being on land would be such a better, happier life. Well, you know, if you think of the Little Mermaid, the actual cartoon, when she is on land, like, she has to leave her entire family and everything that ever mattered to her for a romance. Okay, so think of that in regards to your ex, and that's why I'm saying they left you for somebody else, or they just thought life would be better if they were single, or, you know, something along those lines. And now they're realizing that, they have this other thing, but they had to sacrifice everything, including you, to have it. And so they're in a place, and I don't know, some of your exes out there, I think, are thinking about you and, you know, trying to figure out, how will this ever get back together? Did I screw up too badly? But this is my advice to you, Taurus. If anybody left you for somebody else, I don't know that I'd be taking them back. I just do not know. Because if you're going to leave me, and I can't say that I never took somebody back that didn't leave me, but I'll tell you what, he left me again for somebody else. So I just don't think that behavior really changes, you know? So let's take a look at how this energy is going to play out for you guys in February. Okay, well, these two cards flew out, so we have the Star. So you're definitely hoping and wishing for healing and reconnection. And I just want to point this out, that I know this is your energy, because look at the similarity in color here. This is a rainbow, and these threads are a rainbow. So you're really hoping, Taurus, to work things out. Yeah, look at that. Ten of Pentacles. Like, I don't know. I feel like this is a very significant relationship in X. Here we have the Moon, the Four of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Coins. Whoa. Whoa. So, Taurus, what I see here is you still really are in love and you're hoping for this reconciliation, and it looks like with this Ace of Swords there could be some communication. I mean, every card is upright in your reading except for your energy, earth energy. It's reversed. For some, this may absolutely indicate that your ex is going to reach out in February and maybe is going to try to, like, let's do this again, or let's try this again. And from what this reading looks like, even though you still feel very attached, like, you're like, nope. And it could be because you're being stubborn, or, you know, too much time has passed, or you just know more information than you did before. And you're like, despite how I feel about you, I don't want you. I really don't. Like, the fact that you came crawling back, I think is kind of all I needed for me to move on. Like, totally what I'm seeing here. But for others of you, this could indicate that there is some sort of, like, reconciliation, reunion here. And for others, this looks like perhaps you may be selling some real estate that the two of you shared, and that's going to bring in some good money. And, like, that's what, like, any interaction you really have going on is about, is, like, dividing of assets and selling of property, real estate, something like that. But that looks positive if that's the case, okay? So if there's any, or maybe you're moving into a new place, something like that. If there's any moving into a new place, selling property, splitting assets, like, it looks positive. Like, that energy does look positive, okay? So if that pertains to you, looks good. Others, I do think this ex is going to try to, like, come back, like, try to work things out and really use the we have so much history type of reasoning, you know, like, we're stronger than this, we can get past this, we've gotten through XYZ, like, don't give up on this, like, that type of stuff, really trying to manipulate your emotions, making you feel like you're the bad one for wanting to just walk away. And I don't know, I don't think they're going to be able to persuade you, Taurus. You're just going to be like, I really feel if they come back apologizing, you're going to be like, that's all I needed. Deuces, I'm out, bye. So, let's see, Taurus, let's see. Very soon, clearly decide what you want. Yeah, so you might be up in the air, even though you feel so strongly. Let your friends help, and you deserve love. So, yeah, what I think, Taurus, is, you're going to hear some information, because let your friends help sits right over this Ace of Swords. I really think that you're going to hear some information. And even though you feel this way, like, that is what's going to just change your mind. And you're going to have no interest in getting back with the ex. Like, you're just going to be like, that's it, I'm done. So maybe the ex doesn't, like, resurface asking for a second chance, but you're definitely going to hear something about them through a friend, through a mutual friend, some connection. Maybe you'll see something posted on a mutual friend's Facebook, something like that, and it's just like, you're going to be like, no, I'm done with this. And because we have you deserve love, so you deserve more than this ex is willing to give ever. And them coming through as 2 5s, like I said, that's the number of challenge. That's very challenging energy. And you have 2 5s in your cards as well, but then you also have this 13, so you have a 35 and a 13, so you have 2 3s. So you're ready to move on to the next thing, and you're going to decide to let go and move on, and I think focus on healing, because I don't know, you're going to hear something, or maybe you've just been waiting to get your money in your payout, your settlement. Maybe if you've been supporting your ex, you're finally deciding to cut them off in February, because we do have this Ace of Swords here with money sitting on top of it. Let your friends help. So perhaps some of you are like, because you hear this information, you're like, nope, I'm not giving you money. I'm not paying for this. I'm not paying for that. I'm not even dealing with you whatsoever. So let's see what the advice is here about your situation with the ex. Deeper knowing. You know what, Taurus, to me, just based on this reading, this is saying that for those of you who kind of like deep down know that you're better off without the ex, like you need to trust that, because you're going to come into a place of happiness and contentment very soon, okay? Like, you know that. Now, for others of you, there is some of you here, Taurus, there is some of you where there is this positive, I feel, kind of reunion, and that's because this ex is like, they're really genuine, honest, and true. And because we have the moon here twice, I know that you are going to have the deeper knowing on whether your ex is being genuine or not. So those of you who do have this ex coming back, you're going to know if they're being genuine or not deep in your soul. Do not ignore that. Those of you who know they're genuine, I don't know, like, you guys could have a second chance here if you can forgive them for whatever it is that happened here, or maybe nothing really happened per se. You guys just weren't getting along, and they thought they were better off without you just because of that, and they're realizing that's not the case, and now they want to work it out, and you might be feeling stubborn, but you deserve love. That is a big deal here in this reading, is Taurus, you deserve love. So you need to rely on your intuition with any exes that are resurfacing through February. And with 2 full moons here, honestly, this could mean like during this full moon in Leo, full lunar eclipse we're having on January 31st, like that could be something very significant where, you know, you find out this information about the ex, or everything is finalized, or you hear from them again. You know, it's just different for all of you, but I feel like that full moon eclipse is going to be significant to this relationship, and you are going to know the true path to your happiness. And even if you still love this ex, if they're just not on the up and up, you're going to know it, and you're not going to deal with it anymore. Like, you're just not. You won't go back. You're like, nope. So use your intuition for those of you who have exes resurfacing, which may happen during eclipse season, just saying. So Taurus, that is your case of the X reading for February.